Children, hope you all are safe and good. Let's start our class with a small prayer. Close your eyes. Dear God, thank you that you are our friend. You delight in all we do, especially when you hear our prayers, and we give thanks to you. Amen. Okay, children, today we are going to continue with Unit 2. Okay, before that, we shall recall what all we studied in our last class. So, we started with agriculture. So, India is an agricultural country. So, everybody in our country and even in our country's economy is depend upon agriculture. Okay, India's farmers are the backbone of Indian economy. There are several methods of farming systems in India. So, we studied about different types of farming method. First one is subsistence farming. So, in subsistence farming, what will happen? So, farmers cultivate crops for their own personal use. They will use only olden techniques and they will cultivate food crops like rice, wheat, maize, all these things. So, this types of farming is called as subsistence farming. Then next one is commercial farming. So, in commercial farming, the crops are cultivated for commercial use and is sold in market. This method of farming is done by using modern tools and techniques. Okay, the next one is plantation farming. So, plantation farming is done in an estate where a single cash crop is cultivated on a large scale like tea, coffee, rubber. Okay, and the next one is mixed farming. In mixed farming, both growing the crops and raising the livestock is done. That is called as mixed farming. So, this is all about types of farming. Today we are going to continue with this lesson. Okay, yes. So, water resource for agriculture. So, farming is an important activity. So, without that nothing is possible. Okay, so farming agriculture, what is the main need of agriculture? Water. Without water no crops can grow. Okay, there are no perennial rivers in Tamil Nadu. So perennial means what in Tamil? Vatrada are. So in Tamil Nadu there are no perennial rivers. So if there is no rain, all the rivers will get drained up. If there is rain only, water will be there. So Tamil Nadu depends on northeast and southwest monsoon. Okay, this types of rain only will give us water, and with that water only agriculture depends. Okay, hence agriculture in Tamil Nadu it depend on groundwater. So major agriculture depend in Tamil Nadu is depend upon groundwater only. If there is no groundwater, there is no crops. Okay, so Central Groundwater Board CGWB monitors the level and nature of groundwater. So who will monitor the level and nature of groundwater? Central Groundwater Board. Central Groundwater Board CGWB monitors the level and nature of groundwater. Okay, so as in Tamil Nadu we don't have any perennial rivers. Okay, we depend agriculture is depend only on groundwater. So Central Groundwater Board they monitors the level of groundwater and the nature of the groundwater for agriculture. Okay, so the next topic is irrigation. What is that? Irrigation. So irrigation means what? Irrigation means supplying water to lands, giving water to crops, then only the crops will grow. That is called as giving water to land and crops is called as irrigation. So irrigation is the supply of water to land or crop for the purpose of agricultural production. What is that? Irrigation means giving water to land or crops for the purpose of what? For the purpose of agricultural production, for protecting the crops. For this only they give water. That is called as irrigation. Okay, so there are many different types of irrigation. We shall see one by one now. Okay, so types of irrigations are well irrigation, canal irrigation, sprinkler irrigation, drip irrigation. Well irrigation, canal irrigation, sprinkler irrigation and drip irrigation. Okay, now we shall see one by one in detail. The first one is well irrigation. Well means what? You can see the picture. What is well in Tamil? In Tamil it is kenaru. Kenaru is called as well. Okay, so well irrigation has been practiced in Tamil Nadu for many generations. So what they will do? They will take water from the well and they will pour it in the land for the crops to grow. Now it has been, they have set motors and they are taking water by using the motor pumps and they are giving to the crops. Okay, it is less expensive type of irrigation. So well water is also groundwater only. Well is water also groundwater only. So well irrigation had been practiced in Tamil Nadu for many generations. It is a less expensive type of irrigation. So in first picture, archaic well irrigation is in olden days how well irrigation is done. So using the, they have built using the wooden rods. What they have done, they are using the ropes. They are taking water from the well and they are giving it to the crops. In modern well irrigation, what they are doing, they are using motor pumps and they are taking water from the well and they are spreading it in the crops. So this is the difference between olden and modern well irrigation. Okay, the next one is canal irrigation. So canal irrigation is the most important form of irrigation in India itself. Okay, so in northern countries like Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and all, many perennial rivers are there. So like Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, Narmada and all perennial rivers. Angala thanni eppume vattave vattadu. They are called as perennial rivers. So in that place perennial rivers are there. So in that place and all they will use only canal irrigation. Okay, so canal irrigation is the most important form of irrigation in India. Most of the North Indian canals are perennial. The main canal irrigation area are in the northern plains of India such as Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and Bihar. You can see the picture how canal irrigation are done. Now in the middle of the farmland there is a canal. In that water is there. From that they will take the water and they will give it to the crops for growing. Okay, this is the type of irrigation called as canal irrigation. Okay, the next one is sprinkler irrigation. Sprinkler, what is sprinkler in Tamil? Sprinkle means what? Telichu vidrathu. Okay, telikkirathu. Okay, so you can see the picture how water is sprinkling. So this is type of irrigation. Sprinkler irrigation is similar to natural rainfall. மழை மாதிரியே தண்ணி வந்து அப்படியே வந்து எல்லா இடத்துக்கும் ஸ்ப்ரிங்கிள் ஆகும். அதுதான் வந்து ஸ்ப்ரிங்க்லர் irrigation. Water is sprayed through pipes in the air through sprinkler. So what they will do? They will keep pipes, water pipes. In that they will fix the sprinkler and with the help of the air the water will be sprinkled to all the areas of the farmland. That is a type of irrigation called as sprinkler irrigation. Okay, the next one is drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is a type of micro irrigation system that saves water and soil nutrients. So in few times we will not have water. So how to grow crops that time? How to save water and grow crops mean they will use drip irrigation. Okay, so what drip irrigation will do? It will save water also and it will keep the nutrients of the soil. Okay, in this system water drips slowly into the roots of plants through pipes. So you can see the second picture and first picture. So near to the roots they have kept up pipes. In that pipe small holes will be there. With that holes water will get dripped to the land and it will directly go to the roots of the plants. Okay, so the pipe, it can be on the top of the land or it can even be placed buried under the surface also. Both can be done. But the water, what will happen? The water will drip and it will directly go to the roots of the plants and the plants will grow nicely with so much of nutrients. Okay, so drip irrigation is a type of micro irrigation system and saves water and soil nutrients. In this system, water drips slowly into the roots of plants through pipes. Pipes can be either above the soil surface or buried below the surface. So மண்ணுக்கு மேலேயே வச்சுருப்பாங்க அந்த பைப்பை, அப்படி இல்லைனா மண்ணுக்குள்ளே தோண்டி கூட அந்த பைப் வந்து உள்ளே கூட எப்படி வேணால் வச்சுருப்பாங்க. The water directly reaches the roots and minimizes evaporation. ஸோ நார்மலாக வாட்டரை நம்ம ஸ்ப்ரே பண்ணோன்னா எல்லா இடத்துக்கும் ஸ்ப்ரே ஆகும். ஸோ ஒவ்வொரு ஹீட்டால் என்ன போடணும், வாட்டர்லாம் வந்து எவாப்ரேட் ஆகி போய்டும். ஆனால் இந்த மெத்தடில் வாட்டர் வந்து எவாப்ரேட் ஆகிறதுக்கு சான்ஸ் கிடையாது. ஏன்னா வந்து வாட்டர் வந்து டைரெக்டாக வந்து ரூட்ஸ்க்கு தான் போகுது. ஸோ ரூட்ஸ் will absorb the water and the plant will grow nicely. So this type of irrigation is a very good type of irrigation. So this is called as drip irrigation. Okay, so again we studied about 4 types of irrigation. One is well irrigation, that is using well they will take water and they will give to the crops. Next one is canal irrigation. So with most of the perennial rivers, water will go in canals, and with that water the farmers will grow crops. And the next type of irrigation is sprinkler. They will use sprinklers and they will spray water like a rainfall to the crops. Next one is drip irrigation. In that they will use pipes and water will drip and go directly to the roots of the plant, so that the plants will go nicely and you can even save the water also. So this is all about irrigation. So what does irrigation means? Irrigation means giving water, supplying water to the crops to grow. Okay, the next one is green revolution. So what is green revolution? Green revolution is a process which brought an increase in crop productivity, okay, by using new varieties of seeds and pesticides and new agricultural technique. So the green revolution, in that they use new variety of crops, pesticides and new techniques in agriculture, so that crops grow nicely. So Mr. M.S. Swaminathan of Tamil Nadu is known as father of green revolution in India. So who is called the father of green revolution in India? Mr. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. Okay, so the small activity, one who produce food for us is farmers. Okay, it is used for plugging means, so what is used for plugging the land? Tractors. Okay, it is used for separating grain from hay. What is that? Winnowers. So what they will do, they will winnow and they will take the grains and hay separately. Okay, so this is small activity. Okay, so few hints. So animal husbandry is the branch of agriculture. So it is a branch of agriculture. What it will do? It will raise animals. It will start growing the animals for meat, fur, milk, eggs and other products. Meat, we know, flesh of animals. So they will grow animals and they will sell animals flesh for eating. Okay, fur means, with the fur means hair of the animals. With the hair of sheep and all, they will make dresses, sweaters, all these things. Then milk, egg and other products. So all these things they will do with animal husbandry. Okay, next, horticulture is a science or art of cultivating fruits, vegetables, flowers or ornamental plants. They will cultivate what? Fruits, vegetables, flowers or ornamental plants. Means few plants they will use in bouquet and all, doing bouquet and all for beautiful flowers. These are called as ornamental flowers. Okay, so this is all about irrigation. So we studied about last class we studied about types of farming. Today we studied about types of irrigation. Okay children, take care. Thank you. Bye.